Welcome, Leo Virgo, to your May Astrodice reading. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you. For those of you who are new, this is where I take astrology with tarot and make a small horoscope for the month using one of the 12 houses. Okay, best house for May. We have some Neptune energy coming in right off the bat. See this in the third house in Libra energy. Nice. Okay, so going straight over here to Neptune. This is your fantasies, yearnings, longings, and potential for illusions. So something you've been dreaming about pretty much, right? Might be manifesting it, dreaming about it, longing for it to happen, something of this nature, wanting it to grow, but actually dreaming it to do so. Doing it with some Libra energy over here. Very nice energy. This is good balance. So the energy is diplomatic, gracious, it seeks harmony and balance in relationships. So, and going straight into that third house. The third house is talking about your potential to learn something and your local neighborhood. So whatever it is that you're potentially trying to learn is really coming through this month, and it's really trying to keep it diplomatic and really balanced. It could literally be learning a new career, a new job, something that you want, something you've been dreaming of, that you want it to come into place, into action. Let's get straight into here, my friends, and see what's going on over here. Going straight into the situation. Situation is taking place in the beginning of the month, the middle of the month, and the end of the month. So, straight underneath this Neptune first. Okay, beginning of the month, please. Beginning of the month. Beginning of the month. Ooh, right there. So, coming underneath that Neptune is the treasure. Ooh. So definitely you've been kind of kicking around this treasure box and you're just kind of waiting for it to open. It does feel like for a lot of you in the beginning of the month, you're going to actually see this treasure box open. You actually kicked it. As you can see, it's behind him right here. It's closed. He can't see it because he's overwhelmed. Now it's saying all the overwhelmingness. You actually kicked this box open. Something has come in for you. Or you found it through the balance. There's balance again through that Libra. So under the Libra is definitely the Libra again. So, wow. And we have the Ark of the Covenant in reverse. So it's talking about something that might have some kind of legal paperwork or some kind of contract that needs to be looked at, you know, something of this nature. Wow. However it is, it's something that's really standing out in the crowd for you, and it predicts that this is going to be balanced, and all you have to do is really get the paperwork done, do what you need to do, and learn what it is, whatever you have to learn within the third house. So maybe it's just in the third house, learning what to do with this Ark of the Covenant. As the Ark of the Covenant is in reverse, it's talking about legal matters may seem to be really important, or maybe it's legal paperwork. Like I said, maybe it's a new contract for a new job, something of this nature. But this is definitely something that cannot be avoided. You have to be able to work through this, understand what is going on through the situation. You know, it's not something you want to neglect, because then it will not help you get to where you need to be within this treasure over here that you've actually found. It might be a lot more work than you realize. I think that that's really what it's talking about. Look, you wanted this treasure. It's balanced. The karma came through. Everything's legalized, justicalized, you know, you got all the justifications going on. It's the same as the Justice card. The truth is, there may be more paperwork and more to learn about the situation than you ever realized. Right? Like, wow, here we go. For some of you, you might even be learning that you're getting a divorce. I hate to say that, but it does seem like maybe you wanted that, right? You dreamed of doing this, and now maybe just the paperwork is so overwhelming. So whatever it is you're learning, You know what it is because you've been dreaming about it. Okay, yeah, it is definitely the completion. You've actually completed what you need to complete, so that's why it's coming through. So as you've had this completed, it's saying this is a completion, but there is definitely still won't be 100% completed until you sign this contract or get this legal advice or whatever it is, right? So you need it to be finalized. Let's put it that way, right? Everything needs to be finalized. So you can completely walk through that. Through a lot of determination, you're going to figure things out and really, might even be experimenting a little bit with, how you can get this done and that done, and really setting out some skills. Maybe you have to learn some skills with this card here. But you want to take this proposal because this proposal is really what you want. It's like something you've been really waiting for. If you've been dreaming of getting a divorce, you're finally going to have this person come in, with this paperwork for them and get the legal advice and all of this, finalized for yourself. There could be a little bit of anxiety and uncomfortableness towards the situation. That could be why. But it just seems like it's a little bit more than you anticipated that it would be. That's all it really feels like. Getting straight into the mid-month. Really setting the course. Wow. So, even though it might have felt a little overwhelming in the beginning of the month and you're really taking charge of the situation, and it does seem like no matter what, I'm going to give you this proposal, I'm going to take this chance. You're definitely setting your course for this, for this growth, for this new area of what you need to learn. With the scribe upside down, you're saying, I'm a little busy right now. I don't really have, a chance to do what other things. You might even have this person coming in who is helping you and teaching you along the way. As you're reflecting upon the situation, you are realizing that there is a lot more organization going on around the situation, which is generating and giving you new ideas, new opportunities, and new resources to learn the situation at hand. So, So this is very essential to get done what you need to get done. It's bringing in all this extra happiness and achievement. The more that you're setting this course, it's almost like you can see the achievements. It's, good for your family. It's good for your stability. If you're doing any kind of real estate or anything like this, or selling homes or buying homes or doing any of that, you can reflect on how you're perceiving the situation and really learning new things within this area for sure. So, and like I said, a lot of legal contracts and a lot of different things going on around you, but, don't allow it to really keep you stuck into a corner, because it feels like the more you're learning and you're driving deep, this other person might be kind of throwing these things at you, kind of getting you to surrender to something that you might not want to surrender to. Oh, that's interesting. But the good thing is generating a lot of curiosity and giving you new ideas as you're moving. So I like that. We see that with the reflection over here. There's a commitment that there's that contract. That contract says that through the third house, I am going to have to commit more time, more effort, signing these contracts, doing these things. That way, by the summer or the winter, depending on where you live, if you live here in the United States, UK, places like that, it's going to be summertime. If you're in Australia or New Zealand, it's going to be wintertime. But it's saying this commitment in this contract will be done by winter or summer, okay, depending on what hemisphere you're living in. Okay, but this is going to make you the king of forces. Wow, this is, wow. Now you are in control. And it's going to make you feel like you're in control. The King of Forces over here is a very big card, because this is saying I have all the force, I have the force within me. Not like Obi-Wan, but, but maybe like Obi-Wan. But definitely it's talking about the presence of this person and this powerful person, and you becoming this powerful, energetic person because you've learned everything in the third house that you need to learn this month. and it's going to give you this extra over positive energy, but it's for good intentions for whatever it is you're doing, because it makes you know that whatever you learned, you actually know. I didn't just memorize it. I actually know what the heck I'm doing. And I understand the contracts. I understand the commitments. I understand everything that's going on around me. And it's coming back into life and really gaining the force that you really need for the better outcome for this dream. Because it's like, this is the dream that I wanted. This is what I needed, but I know I have to learn these things first. So as you're doing that, you can also feel like there could even be a man or a woman that's also coming around you that could be in a position from this career or this area who is very helpful in this industry of what you're looking at, right? If you're selling houses or whatever you're doing for a career and you're learning this, you're going to be very helpful in this environment. If this is, for legal matters, if this is, this could be the, some kind of legal advisor or, a lawyer or something of this nature that's actually helping you balance out everything around you. If you're going through a divorce or something of this nature, maybe you're doing 2 in 1. But however it is, it's balancing it out. And it's actually connecting you, for things that are more beneficial at this time. So they could be actually opening up, giving you a new job through this new career, or actually setting the tone for whatever it is that's diplomatic for you, right? Whatever the diplomatic, gracious, relationships are that's going on within your life. Because that's definitely what it is, right? Some of you might even be learning some kind of electronic, technical thing when we're talking about the King of Forces. So it could be even learning some kind of technical job. But just be aware that, that this is going to come through, and it's actually, with you taking all the action so quickly, it's actually coming in pretty fast. Like I said, through summer, once summer is here, you're going to feel all of this coming through because you are preparing now in May for what's to come in June and July. You see what I'm saying? So that's going to help minimize anything that needs to be done, and you're going to have those things done, right? And then you're going to generate all this new growth and all these new doors opening around you. Okay, so you won't need too much change after this is done. So, yes, getting the advice, and look at that, coming to your service. And it definitely could be not only just you, like I said, this other person, because now we're talking about this Capricorn, this Virgo, could be a Taurus. This is a Taurian card. So it could be this earth sign that's definitely coming through that says, yes, I'm going to be assisting you and really getting you grounded and really making you aware of how to sign this contract, how to commit yourself to this new job, this new relationship of whatever it is you're doing, that you're learning. It's very nice. Getting really balanced, and really, we have a lot of Libra coming in all month long, especially from the beginning of the month to the end of the month over here, plus this Libra energy. So it's definitely about the truth and really feeling balanced and really feeling justified. And if you are getting a divorce, then by the summertime, your divorce will be coming through, or will be finalized to actually go through. Because I know doing paperwork now, I know it takes, 5, 6, 7 months for stuff to go through. So it feels like to me like everything's going to be done during the winter, but during the summer for some of you, if you're getting a divorce, and then maybe you actually get to go to court to actually have the divorce in the winter time. Okay, so it takes a while. I do know that. So, and then over here, see, slow, cautious, continuous action. For others of you, if it's a job or whatever, you're finalizing all the paperwork to actually be able to be justified. If you're getting some kind of legal license or something like that, then you'll be able to get it and have it finalized by the summertime. I'm feeling really around June or July for the majority of you. So then you'll be able to actually take action, be able to get the things done that you need to get done, especially if you have any kind of schooling or anything where you're actually learning. You'll literally get that license within the summertime. So then that way it'll be more favorable for you, and you'll be able to take action in this new job and taking on this new journey. Whatever you do, don't make yourself feel any, any kind of like you might feel a little vulnerable over here to the situation because it feels like it is something new, something you dreamt about. It's just a little more, it's not as transparent as you thought it was. Let's put it that way, right? So don't allow any kind of decrease in any kind of feelings, right, to the situation, right? Because sometimes things get rough and they get tough and they're hard to learn or they're hard to understand. Just remember, you do have this beautiful person coming through. Could be definitely be a Capricorn coming in to help you for some of you, or this Taurus, this Earth, we're just going to say an Earth sign. It will help you actually better achieve what you're looking at and trying to learn. Okay, so a lot of progression and a lot of steadiness going on over here. Okay, so just keep going strong. If you're in college or something, just hit those books. Because it looks like no matter what, the payoff is really good. This is a Taurian card, so there's the prosperity right there and the abundance that is on its way. It's just going to take some time. Okay, and that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love.